You guys good? You guys had some good turkey, some good food for Thanksgiving?
I ate till I went into a coma.
That's what we say when we're in Hawaii. We don't eat to get full. We eat until we're tired.
Yeah, I like it.
And then we get a kanak attack meeting. Then we go to sleep.
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you. I guess everybody does the same thing, and they got their own name for it.
Yeah.
But we
So
wanted to
true.
welcome everybody to our hangout. Resolve and succeed. This is Thursday, December the 3rd.
Hi, Sarah.
And hey, here we go. There's Shakira. Hi, Shakira.
Hi, how are you? Good to meet you all.
Aloha, aloha. We just started, Shakira, so welcome.
Thank you.
So, just opening up our hangout, just wanted to mention just one thought, if you don't mind. It's in regards to my mentor that I listened to, like Rory on the way in. And this guy is Darren Hardy, the publisher for Success magazine, and he was talking about consistency and how being consistent and building up a momentum is one of the most important factors of being successful. And because we can start, but it's not a matter of starting; it's a matter of keeping on going and finishing, and just achieving the things that we set out to do and set our goals to do. So, I thought that was something that we could mention this morning as far as consistency, building up momentum, and that's where we're at. That's why we're doing this every week, right, guys? And by the raise of hands, how many of us like coming on every week and keeping this weekly hangout?
Really?
Yeah, because it's being consistent and it's helping each and every one of us individually and as a group. Sharon, I appreciate your post about what you were saying regarding being part of the group and how it's helping you. Is doing the exact same thing for me too. So I know that this week people were posting their why. I didn't get to post my why, but I'll get to that. I apologize. Anybody wanted to chime in and do anything on that? Before we do that, how about we just ask Shakira, welcome Shakira, ask Shakira if she would be open to introducing herself, where she's from, and give us a short um, idea of how you involved with High Traffic Academy. Hi, Shakira.
Yeah, hi, good morning. I just wanted to unmute myself.
Okay.
So, yeah, thank you so much for inviting me to participate in the group. So my history with High Traffic Academy and Vic Strice's probably started right around the time, just after, maybe even a week after he joined Empower Network. That's how I found him. I had been a member of Empower Network for a while and had no success. And someone in the group that in my upline group, mentioned, have you seen this guy, Vic Strice? It looks like he just joined, but he shot to the top of the leaderboard in like a week. So when they mentioned his name, I had never heard of him, so I Googled him, and that's how I found High Traffic Academy. I watched his videos, and I took on, I bought his package, and I've been following him since then. That was in December of 2012. So here we are, we're December 2013. I'm still learning this stuff. I haven't had any real financial success, but I know a lot more now than I certainly did at that point. At that point, I didn't even really understand what a link was. So now I know a little bit more about what a link is. That said, my interest in joining this group, I think you just expressed it, JJ, is that I really am looking to um, have a group of people. You know how when you're standing in when you're about to enter a race, whatever the race is, you know, the runners or the riders line up in a group, and then they try to kind of just the momentum of the group kind of keeps them going, keeps the adrenaline going. That's what I've been looking for. I've been looking for a group to run with. I the one thing that I really want to accomplish before the end of December is to have a full plan of action, is to create a full plan of action for myself for the coming year. You know, kind of a quarter by quarter a set of objectives, and so that's what I'm looking for. And I think I need help putting that plan together. Help in the form of um, just momentum, kind of keeping, helping me to keep myself going, and also help in the form of ideas about what's uh, what's what's reasonable, what's possible, and what makes most sense in terms of a traffic strategy. So I live in New Jersey, so I live in Eastern Standard Time, and I at this point I've actually started looking for full-time work because I need marketing money. I need money to buy traffic and also kind of live. I like to eat every day, so um, I was looking for full-time work for that. I had been working. I've been self-employed for the most part since 1997. I had a full-time job in there for about 8 years. I say full-time. I was working for one of my clients on a full-time basis, but most of that time I spent working from home, which meant that I was able to take on other stuff, including this online marketing venture. So uh, I'm I'm home a lot during the day. I can pretty much get on these kinds of hangouts so far, and just really looking forward to joining the group. Thank you very much for allowing me to introduce myself.
Well, welcome, Shakira.
Thank you.
Introducing yourself. Um, and I know as when you were invited by Lucinda, I kind of like, if you don't mind, I went to your personal page, and I saw a lot of what you're into and a lot of things that you're involved with. It's a lot of great stuff, and I think the kind of things that you do will enhance and contribute to our group. Thank you so much. And we have Afifa that's just chimed in. Hi, Afifa. Um, she was uh, she was invited by Sharon. Afifa, can you introduce yourself, where you're from? Give us a brief introduction as far as how you involved with High Traffic Academy.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Afifa Manwan, and I am from Connecticut, here, USA. Next to Shakira, between me and Shakira, like 2 hour driving. Yeah, I get involved with High Traffic Academy like 2.5 years ago when he was market Big Idea Mastermind. I was looking for a job as any other person after my graduate study, you know. I have a good decent background in teaching and in helping people in different ways. But I was looking for really a good job that can help me and enhance my skills. While I'm doing this, I get stumbled with Vic video in online. And for that time, I get hooked with Big Idea Mastermind, and I've been following him for that time. I really like what he teach, and Vic is the first person who opened the gate for me for this online marketing. Before that, I never know what a landing page is, what a squeeze page is, you know. So, and I was involved with the Big Idea and on Power Network at that time. So this was my first company to the online marketing. Few in the future, it's hard at the beginning. It's hard to understand everything by yourself. So as I told you, I'm really good learner, so I keep learning, buying my stuff, everything. I keep buying courses. I understand why and how, and I push myself to learn more and more. That's it. This is my idea, and I stopped with Empower Network like a year ago because I didn't resonate with the company itself. It's me, Arna. So I stuck with Vic, and now I promote other stuff like myself. I promote myself, my helping people to to how to start their online business step by step. So I'm focusing on Muslim community, especially a woman in this community. So this is really a verge market for me, and here I am with you.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Afifa. Thank you so much. Welcome again.
Thank you.
You know, like you were saying, you didn't know anything, but now I get to watch videos of you teaching people now, and you're already making your videos to help others with the online marketing.
Yes. Yeah.
And I guess we learn a lot more when we start teaching and we start doing it ourselves.
Yeah. I feel myself and I see myself doing this more than anything. This is, yeah. And I get a lot of people asking me, asking for how they start because I told you like in 3 years or 2 years and a half I wasn't having nothing, and I put my shoes on those people, so I really wanna help them, and with the project pro through it's like it's a key. We don't have that when we start, so but now Vic will allow us to promote it for free to people, so this is really a good start for them and for us too.
It's awesome. You're right, exactly. So what we'll do is, if you guys don't mind, guys, so that you guys get to meet the other people on the panel, if we can ask the other people here that we could just briefly introduce ourselves to Afifa and Shakira, and we can start with Anne. Anne is from New Zealand.
Hi, Afifa.
Hi,
Yes,
Anne.
Afifa and I have already met. So it's lovely to see you here, Afifa. That's really, really great. It's a wonderful group that we've got here. And again, I'd like to say thank you also for me being allowed to join, because I only joined you last week. But yes, I think when people of like minds get together, you can't help but progress. And so I'm really looking forward to progressing, as I'm sure you are too, Afifa, through the help of this group.
Thank you, Anne. And we have Garen. Garen is from California.
Yes, Afifa and Shakira, aloha and welcome. Appreciate your stories. Yes, we are one of you too, Afifa. And Shakira's links are a good thing to know, aren't they? So yeah, I connected with Vic, and basically I met him in January of 2014 in Miami. I joined Empower Network in about the 1st of November in 2013, so it's been 2 years. But when I met Vic in Miami, I knew he was the guy. So I've just been following him, and now with the Jason joining together, I think it's a really nice combo that they offer us. I've learned so much. I was there at the summit. I recognized both of you from the summit, and I've just been really focusing, reviewing those notes a lot and implementing. And that's kind of my story right now. And I'll let other people introduce themselves because we're all going to have an opportunity to what we've been up to the last week or so. I've got some cool stuff to share. Okay. Welcome again. Aloha.
Thank you.
And we have brother Jason Shannon from Utah. How's it, Jason?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hi, Afifa. Hi, Shakira.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I started last year, and I really resonate with Afifa's story because I was a part of Empower for a little bit, and that's where I came across Vic. But I just didn't resonate with the company and their message. But I really wanted to learn how to do what Vic was doing, and just to be an independent person. What they always say, you learn how to fish for yourself. Rather than get fed for a day. So that's where I'm at with my story. Just learning and just really trying to absorb and get the hang of everything, and then just get out there and play in the ocean.
Nice.
You're the man. You're the man, Jace. Appreciate that. And we
Yeah,
have
that's
Lucinda from Canada. Hi, Lucinda. Lucinda, you gotta unmute yourself. Thank you.
Great profile shot there, Lucinda.
Lucinda, you have to unmute your computer.
Oh,
What?
There you go, Lucinda.
I was saying, I don't know how it is that I'm on the big screen and everybody else is on the small screen.
I do that too.
Yes, I live in the beautiful city of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and I'm finding that the weather in the winter is starting to really bother me. So I'm considering moving to Ecuador, where my sister is. Anyway, like Shakira, I started out actually through VIM, through Empower Network, and when they shafted Vic, I followed him, and I don't do anything with the Empower Network anymore. I'm finding it took me till June of this year to start to really understand how this online marketing thing is working, because I found myself totally inept at following what was happening at that point in time. So I'm starting to just be very, very sure that Vic was the right person to teach me the right place to go. And probably was really honest. And but I think about trying to help us get going. So now that we're getting to this PPP mastery, we're going to put on the I know that the PPP is really, really, really great. So I'm not concentrating on improving. I'm trying to work on it through other things. I do like the HT, the High Traffic Academy. I think it's a really, really great idea, and I'm sure that it's going to bring some very exciting things into the world. And when he says we can transform the world with it, I believe it. So it's nice to see so many people being positive about it. And I tell you, this group here is awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, Lucinda. I appreciate that. And we have Rory. Hey, Rory. What's going, Rory?
Yeah, make sure I got my mute undone again. I like to talk to you. Hey, Shakira. I was actually trying to find a song that said Shakira, Shakira. So I love that name, Shakira. Afi, let me see if I'm saying it right. Is it Afia? I can't even say it right. I apologize. Anyways, welcome, guys. I'm glad you guys made the group. I think this is going to help you, both of you. I know it's helped me quite a bit. And JJ's going to start talking about consistency, which is a really good thing. And this is one of the groups that, if you're consistent with, they always bring you value. Everybody in here seems to bring a lot of value. So I think this is going to be very helpful. With that, my name is Roy Jones. I work at a large corporation right now. I'm a senior manager at a large corporation. I started with Vic probably back in the Empowered Network days when he got started. I started shortly after that also. Did the 30-30-30, did the big idea Mastermind. That's kind of where I got started with that. Went through that program. which is a really great program. I'm still doing the 30-30-30 today, just for consistency. It helps my mind to think correctly, not as much as just learning everything. It's just keeping that positive enforcement coming into my head, because I can spiral out of control too easily, I think, sometimes. So one of the things that interests me in this field was, as a leader, I wanted to be a good leader, and the only leadership books I could find were on sales. And then I realized that sales and leadership is exactly the same thing. So it's the psychology behind the sales that really strikes me as interesting. Why do humans do what they do? Why do they buy certain products? That type of stuff. So I do a lot of study more into that area of it. But that's my interest in that. But I really have big goals to try to help out as many people as I possibly can. I know we've been putting out quite a few videos, and I just want to say, before I wrap myself up, is I'm very proud of everybody. I mean, looking at the Facebook thing, you see videos popping up everywhere. We didn't see that before. Good job, guys. I mean, that's awesome. You guys that's a lot of courage to take to make those videos. And I don't see any bad videos out there. Everybody's done a great job with their videos, so kudos to you guys. I'm sure there's been many takes just like me, but good job on that. So I appreciate you all. That's it for me, JJ.
Thank you so much, Rory. Appreciate that, and thank you for those comments on the videos. That basically what our group is all about, is to, just get out there and do what we can, and we support each other and help each other with constructive criticism or anything that we can help each other to do so. And then we have, hi Sharon.
Hi. I want to welcome Shakira and Afifa as well. I'm excited that our group is growing and that we have more ladies in here.
Yeah.
I had told JJ I was a little bit intimidated being the only woman in this group at first. I was like, really, all this male testosterone going on here? But this has been one of the neatest things that's ever happened to me, is being able to join this group. And I'm sure both of you, as well as Anne, since she just joined last week, will just get so much from it. I've been with Vic since last year, when we went down to Southern California to the Hush Hush seminar, and Vic was part of that, and that's where we got certified. JJ was there, and I don't know who else was there, but so I've been following Vic ever since. Rory, yeah, okay, cool. Rory was there, and but I've been following Vic since then, and have been trying to make sense of all of this internet marketing stuff, and it's getting clearer and clearer. However, I have a long ways to go because my struggle that I had this week was I was trying to follow the PPC mastery, and he said, I'm going to assume that you have a Google AdWords account, and I have like 4 different ones, but none of them active. I just signed up, and I actually paid $25 on one of them, but I can't figure out which one it is. So that's been a little struggle, but I hope I'm going to get that resolved today. And I just keep going forward, because each day is a huge learning lesson. And so they just accumulate, and then pretty soon I'm going to be like a FIFA, and I'm going to be teaching this stuff. So I'm excited about where I'm going. And my focus is on seniors, trying to help other seniors out like me, because I figure if I can do this, anybody can do this. So that's my story.
Thank you so much, Sharon, and thank you for inviting Afifa and Anne. And as us gentlemen realize, we're outnumbered now.
Not really. If more people show up,
we're outnumbered so far. But it was funny because when we started, Sharon was the only female marketer with us. And we asked Sharon, go and invite a few other females so we can have pretty faces on, and other contributors. and get that aspect. So it's nice to have you here, guys. So my name is JJ Ahuna. I'm from Hawaii. I remember a lot of you guys being at the summit this year. I had fun. I'm sure we all had fun. Um, my background is actually corrections. I'm a retired correctional officer from the state of Hawaii. And I come from a family of 9 children. I'm the second to the youngest. And I have 3 sons. Actually, I have 6 children. I remarried. But online marketing is my passion. This is my goal to build my retirement. Although I retired from the state, I have other ideas and other dreams that I want to work towards. So, and I like to work with people. So I really like being here with you guys and learning, continuing to learn, and so we can learn from each other. That's a little bit of. I've been with High Traffic Academy. Actually, I've been with Vic since late 2013, as far as with the Power Network. And I went all in with Vic. Once I seen Vic's funnel with BIM, I went all in and haven't really made anything from that. But success is nothing about failures. We fail forward. We continue to learn. So we're heading toward. We're going to get there. When we don't succeed in one way, as long as we don't give up, that's the only time you fail is when you give up. So as we move forward in our, thank you everybody for that, and welcome again to Shakira and Afifa. Basically, like they were saying, we do videos, and you guys seen that on the Facebook page. Every week, we started about a few weeks ago, right, Sharon, that we kind of like ask if 2 people would want to do a video during the week and post it, and if you wanted some feedback, we could give you feedback. So this is not a requirement. It's something that's voluntary, but it's something that if you want to do, and if it's like you haven't done one, let us know if you want to be part of that, and we can definitely help each other out on that. We also talk to each other about posting on why we're actually doing this, why we're actually online, and what's the idea for us. So if you get a chance, maybe you can gather your thoughts and post your why, and we can get a little bit more insight about what you're doing. And then we can go to Garen, because Garen got some great stuff that he wanted to share with us. He completed his PPC Mastery Funnel, and we'd like to hear from anybody that has other things you want to share. But Garen, you got stuff you wanted to share with us, right?
Yeah, I do. I hear an echo, though. Oh, there, that's better. So to bring Shakira and Afifa up to date, 2 weeks ago, I realized that the Project Breakthrough wasn't going to happen in 14 days, and which I was anticipating that and had that positive expectancy. So as a result of that, I decided to use PPC Mastery course and the free PPC crash course as my lead magnet, and I was going to build the funnel around that product. And so I did that, and my intention was to make it Google compliant, because I'm advertising on YouTube, on the AdWords platform. So I started building I built it all in SiteSuite, and it took me, basically, I did my own 14-day program, and it took me 14 days to build it out. And because SiteSuite, there was a lot of things that I didn't know what to do. And if you go to the support.sitesuite.com, Ivan has shot a lot of tutorials, and you'll see me asking some questions. And so I learned a lot from that, and there's a lot of stuff there that you could benefit from, I'm sure, with the SiteSuite. So I'll give you the link, and you guys can check it out later. Check it out later, because let's just focus on everybody right now. I don't want you to go online and take a look at the funnel and while other people are sharing what they're doing, if that's all cool with everybody. So the URL is ppcmarketingacademy.com. ppcmarketingacademy.com. So that's the funnel. And yesterday I got approved in AdWords. So I've got some video ads running right now, and I'll post one of the video ads. I'm split testing the first line in the video. All the other lines are the same, but I'm using the V-Roll platform. If you guys don't know about that, I highly recommend checking into the V-Roll platform through, I don't know if it's core training, advanced training, YouTube training, or it's in the elite channel. But anyway, go there and check that out. So I started running an ad yesterday at about 2:20. At 8 o'clock I started getting some stats in. Obviously it's too early to really see what's going on. So that's basically what I've been up to. So if you guys have questions about SiteSuite, I'm sure I might be able to help you with some of the things, because I learned a lot through the process. And yeah, I just made it happen. And I used a lot of stuff that I got from the summit. I've been reflecting and applying some. I wrote these down on my phone, but I don't want to try to look on the phone. I'm on the phone right now. But some of the things that I did that made me just get up and do this was Jason's line, like, start with what you already know. And I knew the V-Roll, the YouTube advertising. I know how to build a funnel. And guys, that PPC crash course leading up into the PPC Mastery program and all the email follow-up is freaking amazing. And that I just think it's a great thing to leverage. You can build a funnel around that, like it's the low-lying fruit, right? It's an affiliate product. We don't have to create anything ourselves. I was creating something, a FIFA like you for beginners. I'm putting together a program, but then this is already there. So build that first. One of the big things that, and I haven't been on all of those Hangouts. I just been on this, and I'm going to start engaging in our Facebook group. You guys notice I haven't been there commenting or posting or anything. I've just been focused on this. But one thing that I did watch was Josh's last one. And what he delivered in there was one idea. I had built this funnel around more a keyword domain name. It was free PPC crash course. That was it. And he said, if you're selecting your domain, select it like you're building a business, like it's a business domain, not a keyword domain. So then I came up with ppcmarketingacademy.com. Now I can build that like as an educational platform for PPC. That was a big shift for me. So I went and got that, and that's why I got PPC Marketing Academy. I was thinking about the congruency of the user, what they're going through on the landing page. Also, the congruency, now that I got a Academy in my business name, it's perfect going right into High Traffic Academy. And I'm testing also some of the colors on the landing page. In one of the tutorials on SiteSuite that Ivan made, you can pull colors. Maybe you guys already know this. You can pull colors from any website and use it on your funnel. I went to High Traffic Academy sites, the Total Domination Engineering funnel, free PPC crash course, and I just started copying all the colors of all of those websites. So now our funnels can be congruent moving into High Traffic Academy. See, that's the ultimate end that I want people to get to the High Traffic Academy, right? So that's kind of my what I've been up to. If you guys have any questions about that, it would be helpful to share what I learned through the process. And here's the other thing. I just did the things that were urgent and important every day. That's the Angelo thing. Just do the urgent and important things, and I wrote down what I had to do the next day, the night before, and I just did it. It took me 14 days, but I can do it faster now. And today, yesterday, I got a call from a friend of mine who's an attorney. I told him what I was doing and what I built, and he wants me to write a proposal for him to write to build a site around his business, which would be for like DUI online. So we can model my divorce papers website, which is Jason's, and what they're using PPC to promote, right? It's all kind of tied in there. And so I'm just kind of like trying to really integrate they were really simple things, but they make all the difference for me. So that's where I'm at, people. And I'll post one of the video ads in the Facebook groups, because you can kind of see the ad that I wrote. But now I have a funnel. I can try different kinds of. I'm just running in-stream video ads, but I'm going to move into. I'm studying in-display ads. The V-Roll platform has incredible. If you want to know about YouTube video ads, they've got some great expert training there. And you know, this is one of the traffic sources I've chosen to master. This and video advertising and PPC. Those two, good to go.
Hey, Garen, quick question for you. Just two questions, actually. Comments. Is there a way, like I'm trying to build a blog website in there, is there a way to put where people can insert a comment?
I don't know on the blogging platform. You're talking about SiteSuite?
Yeah.
Well, it has those capacities. Now, what I would do if I were you is I'd go into that support.sitesuite and post a question for Ivan, because Ivan is a blogger, so he would know. If not, he would shoot a tutorial. That's the thing. If you got questions about SiteSuite, go into the comment section there and ask the question so we can build a library of tutorials there.
Who's Ivan? Is Ivan in our group or is Ivan in High Traffic Academy?
Ivan is the support staff at High Traffic Academy. Ivan Sumin. He's one of the top, he and Paul are like the top support guys in HTA.
Perfect.
He's really great. I would gotta say, like, Ben helped me out. Here's the thing, Shakira and Afifa, if you have questions, post them in the group. Ben is like our technical guy. I went to him with some questions, and he came through with some really creative solutions that I hadn't thought of, and it helped me get my funnel up and running. And then Ivan's just been a big, just there. You know, if it might take 24 hours for me to get a response, but I always did, and it always was what I needed. Oh, here I gotta share the most interesting experience for me. Was going onto my AdWords account last night and checking the numbers. I got all these emotions came up because it's like looking in the mirror. This is like you had all your expectations, Garen, and now the numbers are going to tell you what's really happening. It was really interesting, but I think that's part of the process. And it came and went, so I'm sure the next time it won't be as bad. Now I'm just looking at the numbers, gathering, and seeing how I can optimize. But it's really cool stuff. It's really exciting. But it's just like another phase now, the testing and optimizing ads.
Garen?
Yes.
Yeah, so I have a million questions and I'm not sure where to begin. Let me see if I can kind of organize my thoughts to help so that you can answer in a sensible way and other people can get something from your answer. So when you were thinking about your funnel, what was your end goal? What was your objective? You know, Vic always tells us every time you do a post or anything, you should be working towards the end goal. Is your end goal to sell High Traffic Academy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And who
Yeah, I wanted to.
who are you marketing to?
Well,
So
right now I'm within the online marketing space, but with PPC I can go a little bit wider with that because it can help anybody that has a product or service or information they want to get out.
So that was that was kind of where my other questions were living, and that is, again, trying to follow the advice from the trainers at High Traffic Academy. They say start with what you know. What I
Yes.
know most about at this point is blogging, because I'm still a member of High Traffic Academy. I mean, of Empower Network.
Uh-huh.
I want to I want to be able to market that product. I like it because I think it's a very easy blogging platform. I think a blog is a great way to help people brand themselves, and that's what I want to do. I want to market to social justice people who have have an interest in getting a message out, but who also want to make some money. So that's
Right.
one of the reasons why I'm kind of sticking with Empower Network, because it's an easy platform to use. Um,
Yeah.
but
Exactly.
that said, it sounds to me like um, the most efficient way for me to begin using High Traffic Academy is to go by way of PPC Mastery, because, as you said, there's already a ready built-in, product there for us to market. You can create a reasonable funnel process, and maybe, kind of direct your marketing message to whoever it is you want to market to. As you said, it sounds like PPC Mastery has a more, a broader range of marketing potential. So,
Absolutely.
so my question is, I guess, do you see a way to kind of marry the idea of blogging with the strategy of PPC Mastery? I don't know how to do it. I don't. I mean, I think there's a way, but I can't think.
Yeah, I think there's some important points that I want to share with you that I kind of got. And one of it was from a training in V-Roll, a guy named Tom Breeze, and has a video advertising company. And he says that the psychology, and Rory would really dig this, of advertising has changed. And we're right there. And basically it happens in like 4 points, right? So we've been trained, and I have done this, and so I kind of shifted here because even to be Google compliant, I had to change my ways a little bit. Our approach has been, we send traffic to a landing page, we capture that email, we nurture that relationship, and then we get a sale. So what has changed now are 2 and 3. This is happening right now, right? So now, instead of capturing right off the bat, we want to send traffic and nurture first, and then ask for the email. And then you get the sale. So this is a whole psychology that's happening in advertising right now. And to be Google compliant, Google, you got to think about this, that Google is intending that their users have the best experience possible. So now I'm thinking, as an advertiser, I'm building this funnel. I want my users to have the best experience possible. So you'll see on this funnel, it isn't just like a landing page, hey, get your 10-step PDF, how to do PPC here. Give me your name and email. I put a lot of content there, and even have a separate page you can go to. So it becomes like a blog. So this is how I might marry the blog with PPC Mastery. You just use it to talk about what you're doing. You can talk about PPC. You get the course. You go through it. Even the PPC crash course, you'll see I just picked up some of that content that's in that crash course and put it on my landing page. So now they're already pre-framed. When they get there, they've already heard this stuff. They've seen it. I didn't do any video, but that's kind of my this was the thing. I thought a lot of this stuff through, putting this funnel together. I thought more strategically than I have on any other funnel I built. And so that's kind of what I was thinking about. Think about that you want to just give a lot of value and nurture right up front. So that's why on my landing page, you'll see it's sort of like a traditional, enter in right here. It's right above the fold. So I'm going to split test that and put something more like just some content there. This is what you'll learn in the free PC crash course, and then they have the call to action button below the fold, and test that. You see? Because I'm not sure how people are reacting right now.
Yeah, okay, so let me understand what you're saying. You're saying first, you attract attention by offering value related to whatever it is you're up to.
Yeah, if you're going to do PPC mastery, you got to have content for PPC. So that's why for my research for building that page, I just went onto Google and say, why PPC marketing? And then there were different blogs, articles, 6 things that you should know, 5 things this. And I just pulled things out, reframed them in my own language, but gave it away as, these are points. I even like some of the statistics, 100 billion visitors per month, Google searches per month, 100 billion. That's why you should be advertising, you want to be advertising on Google, one of them. I found that just by doing a search. So that's what I would, my suggestion would be to build a funnel that is content rich and just be much, because people don't want hype, and you don't have to hype. We just give the value that people are looking for. And like with the PPC, and Jason knows, we can put it right in front of the people that are searching for it. That's the point of intent. They're online, like YouTube is a search engine. People are going on YouTube to search for something. Usually, that's what I do.
Yeah.
So it's a great place to find people that are searching, and you place that, what you offer, in front of people that are searching for that. I mean, it's simple, but that's what Josh is teaching, and that's what I'm learning in the YouTube. But I'm not doing PPC right now because I don't really know that yet. I've done it, but I don't know it. I know the V-roll platform and the YouTube advertising, so that's what I'm using. I'm only using 20. My daily budget is $20 a day.
But then you say nurture that traffic before you ask for the email. So here's the nurturing
as I see it. The person is searching for PPC Google AdWords training. On your funnel, you have information about what's in the PPC crash course. What you'll see on my landing page, it says what you'll learn. I just pulled those 4 bullet points right from the free PPC crash course. Okay, what else? What else is somebody that's looking for PPC Google AdWords training? Well, what has related to PPC? Just go do a Google search. Write in a keyword about, why should I be advertising on Google AdWords? And then you'll get articles, and then go through it and pick up information and build, give content that's going to be answering your user's query, which is PPC Google training. That's it. You provide the solution on the landing page of what the person is searching for. That's how you would nurture. And then at the end, maybe at the bottom of the page, you say, hey, our expert's been doing this for years. He goes into great detail, step by step. Enter here, get your free account, whatever. And then it goes to the PPC crash course. And then they sign up for their free account. You've captured the lead before the thing, and they're also now coded to you.
Hey, Garen. And
Did that make sense? Did I answer your question, Shakira? Did that make sense?
Well, actually, I was going to invite. I'm going to say that for people that actually really would like to reach out to others that have information that would actually be specific to your questions, and if the person doesn't mind, reach out to them. Like Shakira, reach out to Garen. The information that's been given back and forth is awesome. Just to let you know, Garen, thank you, because for me, the specific things that I'd like to hear on how the dynamics work with the PPC. And Shakira was giving you a few high fives and claps, Garen. So I think you did answer a lot of her questions.
That's good. That's good. Cool.
So anybody else has any questions for Garen? If not, like I said, we can reach out to Garen for anything pertaining to what he was talking about, PPC, how he complete his funnel. See, Rory, I know you're doing videos, Rory.
Yeah.
Give us a little feedback on what your videos are saying, because you did 3 or 4 of them, right?
Yeah, I've done 3 or 4 or 5, whatever it is. I try to do 1 a week to be consistent. Just to comment on Garen real quick. He's right. I did see that video, and you're right. I did enjoy that video with the psychology behind that, giving value first and then capturing a lead. That was a different way to look at it, but I can see where that works very well. So yeah, I saw that video. It was a good video. I'm part of the V-roll also. But as far as videos, I've been trying to post some videos, and I've been telling a little bit more about myself out there. Honestly, for me, I'm an introvert, and so I've been trying to come out and be an extrovert. So I've been trying to change that habit in me of just trying to be in a room by myself and not communicate to anybody. So it's a challenge, and doing videos is a good way to work with me to get out of that shell. With videos, it like I always say, it takes a lot of courage, because when I first started out, I think I did 7 or 8 takes before I ever got anything done. I know Sharon can relate to that for sure, because she has a really good story about how she did her video and the resolve she did when she was sick, and she didn't have the equipment and everything else, and she didn't know how to do it, and she just kept going at it until she conquered it, which was still inspiring to me. But the videos, getting in front of them, nowadays, people are not learning by reading. Most of the generations that are coming up nowadays, they don't really read. They listen to videos or they watch people. So to capture the audience here and now into the future, because the future is pretty much here, we need to start learning how to do videos and getting out there. Now, a video doesn't have to be you on the video. So understand, people still learn from just watching and you talking while they're seeing a PowerPoint type of presentation. You can do it that way too. I, in fact, just did one for this lady. She was asking about how does she advertise her solo ad business. And so I just did one last night for her. It was mainly a PowerPoint video. So you can do PowerPoint. You can do all kinds of stuff. So if you're just not at that level where you want to show your face on video, which I understand, try PowerPoint. Try different ways to do it. But understand this: in the future, people are not reading. They're looking at videos, and that's how they're doing it. Just an example with me, I'm 46 years old, and I hardly read anything on the internet anymore. I actually go to YouTube a lot, and I listen to videos. That's my academy right there. That's my educational academy. Is that, and you notice that Vic, he doesn't have a lot of articles on his stuff. He's always about videos. It's Hangouts or webinars and stuff like that. Another way, speaking of webinars, that's a great way to do it, just like we're doing here. You can learn a lot from these webinars, but it's all video. Have you ever noticed the theme out there in the internet marketing? It's videos. So what I challenged myself to do is every week I have to make 1 to 2 videos. And so I'm trying to make a blog so I can just set the videos out on the blog. Now, to really stretch myself, I have to talk about myself in those videos. So this helps me to come out of that shell and talk about some of my experiences and talk about some of my education, talk about things that I've learned throughout my life, and things that can help me, because just like the rest of us, our life goes way down. We're at our lowest low, and then we're at our highest highs. And how do you go from your lowest lows to your highest highs? If you study yourself, what you'll find is you have techniques that you're doing that. You just have to realize what they are. And once you realize what they are, that really empowers you to be able to control those highs and lows. You'll even out, and you'll start just climbing. Ben said it good with when he was talking about productivity, but it works same with psychology, is once you figure out that technique, you just kind of keep going up. So I really challenge everybody, and everybody in this group's done a great job. For Shakira, and I know I'm not going to say this name right, Afifa? I think I got it right? Afifa? So I really challenge, try to get in front of the camera and try to make a video. It's just for this group. If you go to the Facebook and you just post on Facebook, remember, it's just for a small group, and we're very encouraging on this. We all are beginners on the video. So if you just post and you make mistakes or whatever, it's not a bad thing, because we'll try to give you feedback in a constructive way, which is going to help you to really build that confidence. Again, I relate back to Sharon with her story and how she just seems so natural on camera, but I know that girl, she was definitely scared of doing it for a while there, but she came in, and I think she's more relaxed doing it now, and that's through the encouragement and everything else that we can do for you in this group. So this group is very important in that way. It really will help you shape your thing without making a video and getting out there to the world. You're just getting out to us, and we will help you out with any technical stuff that you might have or anything like that. So as far as videos, I try to be consistent. So Shakira talks about this, is trying to be consistent with what you do. So set a goal. Every week you're going to do how many videos. Start with something simple, 1 video a week. You post it before this group, is what I do. Before I get into this group on Thursdays, I have to post a video. This last time I posted 3 videos. One was for a lady that was needing help, and the other 2, I just wanted to do 2 of them in this week, so I'm increasing it as we go. A good way Garen was talking about is a blog. He mentioned a blog. That's how you're going to give away information and build that confidence. Is a blog's a great way to do that. You can give that information, then you can ask for the opt-in. And I tell you, I think he's right on spot. Now, I don't have any experience in that yet, but just from the psychology of it, it just makes sense to me. You can ask for little things in the blog, and it's easy. Just get in the blog and say, hey, today, what I'd like you to do is think about this. So you're asking for something. As long as you ask for something in your videos, you will get that tie-in. You'll get them to start taking action. Then when you do ask for the opt-in, they're not stretched to take to put in an email address or anything like that. They're used to giving you something every video. So you get them in the habit of doing that. Like I say, you're just asking them for anything. It could be just to think about a certain subject. You'll see that in my video. I say, okay, think about a movie star that you like. That's getting somebody to think of something. Does that make sense? So it's a great way to do it. Shakira, I was telling you, Ben, as far as getting things done, that guy is very highly productive. He would be one you definitely want to reach out there to, and he's technical. Garen obviously is I think he's going to be our expert on Site Suite. I didn't even know you could copy colors and everything else, so thank you, Garen. That's awesome, man. Appreciate that. That's going to help me immensely. So you may be getting some questions from me, Garen. Like, how do I do this? So that'll be good. But any questions on any videos, let me know, and I'll help where I can. So that's it for me. Thanks, JJ.
So Rory is our video guy, right, Rory?
Yes, sir.
Rory can do
yes, sir.
video. He has a studio at home. He's built with his studio for videos. So it's awesome, Rory. Thank you so much. I like the part that Rory said about we being a visual kind of people now. I myself like watching videos to learn and train. So it's very correct. I mean, it's a video kind of a thing now to learn. I also like what he was saying as far as if you don't want to put your face on, you can do an image and have your voice on the background. You can do a PowerPoint, but if you wanted to just do something to uh, begin and start and do something. You're also talking about webinars, Rory.
Excuse me.
You're talking about blogs. Yes,
Can I
Sharon?
say something
Okay.
real quick? If any of you are going to do videos where you're actually doing a training and you're showing on the screen, what I found in watching the videos, and this happened to me yesterday in trying to see something, is they go so darn fast because they know it, but they just go click, 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 and they're moving from one place to another really fast. So if you're doing videos like that, especially if you have a PowerPoint and you're pointing to something or you're showing how to do something, you're showing your screen, my suggestion is slow down a little bit because it's really frustrating to somebody like me where you have to keep going back and back and back, watching it over and over and over. Yesterday I was trying to see this one video and he kept saying, you just click here, 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 and I mean it was like a split second and you couldn't even see what he was pointing to. So just from somebody like me that you may not catch it as quickly, if you're doing that type of video, slow it down slightly so people can actually see what you're doing.
Awesome.
So, sorry.
It's a great tip.
Good point on that. What I was talking about is webinars, and you was also mentioning blogs, Rory. So it's interesting because we're here to learn, we're here to help one another. So I believe that when the new year starts, maybe we could take a quarter or a couple months, and we could just kind of like name that this is going to be our quarter to learn how to do a webinar, and we can help each other with webinars because whoever would like to start and maybe test out, they can do a webinar and we can be the audience, and see how it works out. We can have, like with Shakira's talking about blogs, or even like Rory, you said you're building a blog now, that we can use the next 3 months to work on blogs as a group. And everybody can kind of like say, hey, you know what, how do we do it? How do we start it? I mean, for the guys that don't know, for those that do, maybe contribute. But I think that'll help us to move along with certain areas that we're not familiar with. So I just want to give my 2 cents on that. And I know Sharon's been doing a lot of videos too, Sharon, right? So how about giving us a little bit of your take of what's happening with you? Because you've really been doing well.
A superstar.
Am I up? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
Well, you guys are so sweet. I have to laugh because, I mean, I am no pro at this by any means, but I discovered something with my last video because I was having trouble. It's like I knew what I was going to say, but then when I was trying to do the video, my mind would go blank, and I'm like, what's next? So I use my computer, and I have a Logitech camera that I put on the top of it. So I have a big screen laptop, and so I discovered that if I put cheat notes right on the face of my computer, that it looks like I'm looking right at the screen or the camera, but I'm really, I am most of the time, but if I need to look at my notes for the next bullet point, it's right there in front of me, and it went so much smoother and quicker. Because I'm like, that's a really good tip. I need to tell everybody that because, until you get, and it's like I sit down and I write everything out first because I'm trying to go from the viewpoint of my why, because Garen and I are reading Start With Why, doing our 30-30-30, and that book has so much valuable information in it. And the day that I did my video, I actually was reading in that book, and that was my inspiration for my video and how and what I said. So it's really, that's what I'm basing my videos on, is starting with the why first, and then the how, and then the what. And if I just, that's my consistency, is what I'm trying to do. And it's not always easy to do that because we're so used to talking about the what and the how. But if you really sit down and think about why you're doing it and why you want to say what you want to say, and word it in that way, then, and you're consistent in your messages that way, then I think hopefully that's going to, you know, draw your audience and draw people that are like you, because the why is all about your what, you know, why you want to do it. But it's when you have your why stated and other people can relate to that, because the why is a belief. And when you have a belief and you gather other people that have the same belief, they're going to follow you, but they're not going to follow you for who you are. It's because they believe what you believe. Mm-hmm. And that is so powerful. It's not even funny. And what it was saying in the book, and I know a lot of you have read it, but when you find people that believe in what you believe, they'll go the extra mile. They'll do whatever it takes to do it. And again, they're not doing it for you. They're doing it for themselves, because then your belief becomes bigger and stronger, because there's, you know, so many people believing the same thing, and they want to make it work, whatever it is. So that's what I'm basing my videos on. That's how I'm doing it. And each time I do my videos, I'm getting better at it and I'm learning more. So I'm really grateful, because I kept wanting to do videos before, but I wasn't pushing myself. So now I am, because of this group. So hopefully that helps.
Very much so. And I mean, it's not like you were bad at the beginning, but your videos are awesome. Really improved a lot, and just like you said, the energy, the presentation, and just the flow, because you got your notes on your computer pad now.
Yes, and I also listen to music before. Like, I think it was Rory that said to listen to music, or maybe it was Ben. But I listened to music before, because I thought my videos were terribly boring, because I'm not a real, you know, I mean, I get so excited inside, but I've learned from doing these videos, it doesn't come through. So I'm kind of boring. So I, you know, I'm learning that about myself, and I really didn't know that, because I get so excited and I'm so jazzed inside, but I'm just kind of monotone. So I'm trying to, you know, make that a lot more interesting to watch my videos than what I started out. So it's a learning lesson.
That's awesome. That's a great tip too. I like that posting of your notes right on the computer.
Yeah, I just use sticky notes.
Yeah, that's great. And people don't even know that you're looking down at it. And that's the best part of it. That's the best, right? That's the best part of it.
I'm like, well, let me try this. So it worked.
And that's how we learn from each other. So thank you, Sharon.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Thank you, Sharon.
You're welcome.
Just like you said, the group is really helping. You know, like we mentioned at the beginning, and as we were at the summit, just eating lunch, you know, Jason, Rory, and I, and maybe at Garen, and sometimes that we just thought on how can we actually, we just thought, you know what, let's stick together to stay motivated and not let the excitement of the summit peter out. And so I think we've done a great job so far with all of your help to help us out with this. So thanks, Rory and Jason, on that. Hey, Jason, what's happening on your part of the world, man?
Oh, with me? Well,
Yeah.
a little bit, what you call it, brain overload too, man. So I started implementing what Ben suggested, 4 hours, just 4 hours of focus first thing in the morning. And then the rest of the day, I go focus on my health. You know, I'm really into health and fitness and working out. And I just got off surgery not too while back, so I'm almost back to being healthy. So I just started to get back into walking and exercising. That's my main focus right now. But I had to take a little bit of break from because I was just constantly, watching the videos over and over, the training. Get to the point where, I wasn't even focused anymore. I was just staring at the screen, but I got complacent. So I had to kind of shut it down a little bit and stop, and just cut it down to maybe an hour for this past week. And then slowly getting back into it and just have fun, man. That's what I do too, man. I know we're supposed to grind and work hard and go at it, but I'm a big believer in just, kind of going with the flow of things and having fun at the same time and just finding that balance, because all work and no play makes life really dull. For me, that's just me, though. That's what, how I see things. It may not apply for everybody else, but that's what floats my boat. And I bet you all the big time people say, hey, man, you got to grind more. And say, I know, I'm kind of still on island time in certain areas, but, but that's what I've been up to, man. Doing a lot of reviews, refreshers, and just going with the flow with Project Breakthrough. If I knew if I understood how to do stuff like Garen, I probably would have taken a little bit of that approach too. But I also realize I'm still in the beginner status, so I gotta be patient too, and wait for the teacher to come back to class and teach the next round. But that's what's been going on with me. Smooth and simple is my journey.
Well, Garrett and I know what island life is about, so you're right.
I like that dude in the video you had when you were filming your video that you posted on Facebook. I look in the back, the guy just lounging,
Lounging.
I'm like, oh, I can do that too.
It's a people over there look like all they get in the world is just to lounge. So.
Well, sometimes that's all you need, lounge and a little bit of internet, and you're good to go.
Hey, thanks, brother Jay.
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
And I really feel your excitement, and I feel your balance as far as, you got to put some fun into life. I get that too. I get my music going. I play music.
Nice.
And I need to have my balance too, or at least some fun, like you said, and get back to the book. So, well, we got Lucinda up there in Canada. Lucinda, what's happening with you as far as what's your current status you're working on, Lucinda?
Well, again, it's a site suite. I just finished the first landing page. There's a few things on it that need to be done. I'm finding it a bit tricky because it flips everything too fast, and I can't follow him through it. I've also written in and asked, please, can you do something slower? But I'm really impressed with it. Again, it's taking me a lot longer than some people to get it going, but this is what I decided I was completely going to focus on, is the PB and the site builder until that's done up. And Shakira and I had talked about doing some blogging together. She's been telling me I should be doing blogging, and I've come to agree with her. I think that's wonderful. And I don't have any practice of it. So hopefully we can get going on that in another week. I've had some problems with an accident, and I called the police finally. And they came over to my apartment and told me I had to come down and left me standing in the pouring rain talking to them. So I now have quite a cold. So anyway, that's part of the weird things that keep happening, that keep finding a way of slowing down, but I just said, that's it. I'm going to keep going. I have this busy mind, and so what I do is I have movies that I will watch that, are silly, fluffy things, funny, beautiful visual stuff, and when I work so far at a certain point that I feel my mind is starting to get confused, then I'll sit down and watch a movie, and it clears my mind up. So anyway, it's going to be exciting to get this done. So that was my main work for this week. As far as the videos, the only two I did way back in the spring, and that was for Vic. And the 1-minute ones, which I found really hard to do because you've got to get everything in 1 minute. And I wasn't pleased, but I'd already done it 8 or 9 times. So that's as far as I've gone with that. Now, as far as the speaking in public, this is something I have had a lot of practice on, so I'm not really concentrating on that right now. And also got to get my camera working properly for that. But anyway, I'm certainly happy with what's going on.
Thank you, Lucinda.
You're welcome.
You're very active in the group. You're very active, and you was the first one on our hangout today. And I just can feel your excitement and feel your dedication to what you're doing. A lot of us doing the Project Breakthrough, and we're all trying to get through just like you. So thank you so much for your time.
Yes.
All right.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, we're just waiting for video 7, I guess. Everybody waiting for video 7. Okay, and we got Ann from New Zealand. And the reason why I kind of like try and go through everybody if you don't mind is that we only have an hour and a half. We usually try and keep this to an hour and a half. And Lucinda, I think if you can mute that again. That it gives us a chance actually to get a review from each other on what's happening, so how we can help each other. Give everybody a chance to share. So we got Anne from New Zealand. Hi, Anne.
Okay. This week I've been through the information that's been put up on Facebook, and it was very, very valuable. But I really got a great nugget from him, which I think has been passed on from his mentor. He said, "You've already got all the information you need." And Jason, you just reminded me when you said you were in overwhelm, because it's just so easy to get into overwhelm when you keep learning new stuff all the time, and when you're going through all the training, because we've got so much training at our fingertips. When we just keep going from one training to another, I think we do get into this overwhelm, and then we sort of think, oh, where do I start? And it's very easy to be like that and not actually do anything. So I think that was a great nugget that he passed on in that information, was to just stop and just do what you have to do, and stop going through the trainings all the time. Just get on with it, basically. So that's what I took from his information, and I do know that I've got just so much there, and I'm so keen to learn everything, but learning everything isn't actually what it's all about. It's learning one thing and focusing on one thing and mastering one thing. I think that's really what we have to do. That's what I have to do anyway. So that's my tuppence worth for today.
And thank you, Anne. That was short and brief, but that was powerful.
Yeah, it's a great nugget, Ann. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Right on point.
With that point, I wanted to ask Rory that maybe Rory can monitor what we're doing, and people can give Rory maybe some suggestions, or if anybody can put out suggestions. But with that point, maybe we can have something every week to work on other than our videos and the whys like that you think that might be specific to what you're hearing from the group, and maybe we can kind of like say that, well, why don't we work on this week? Why don't we work on that this week? Something that's will help us move forward to take action with what Anne is saying. I think that's a big deal. What do you think, Rory?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea, JJ. You always come up with these great ideas. What is up with that? Tell you, this man here. I'm glad he leads this group. From what I'm hearing is there's a lot of, we talked about whys, we talked about being productive. I know Shakira was saying she needed help just trying to get things going, just to get started and get momentum going in that type of area. A lot of us are on the 14-day challenge. We've talked about that. Talked about, just stop all that learning and start taking action. So the theme that I'm seeing is we need to take action. So I think JJ is absolutely right. We need to have a goal of some sort where we have accomplished something going forward. I think all of us did a great job on the videos. Keep that up. I'm not saying don't keep that up, but keep that up. But by a show of hands, if you guys just raise your hand at the camera or something, who has their landing page done? So not everybody has their landing page done.
From the Project Breakthrough?
Yeah, or any landing page that you're working on a funnel. I assume we're all working on a funnel.
Project Breakthrough and PPC Mastery. That's it.
Yeah. So look at you. So if you haven't got your landing page done, JJ, I would say let's get the landing page done, and then next week, because anytime there's a task, there's got to be accountability to it. It's positive accountability, I call it. So what it is next week, if you guys know how to do screen share, what you'll do is we'll just share our landing page screen and see what it is. I know Garen, I'd like to see next week if we could. I know he said he didn't want to do it this time, but maybe next time he can walk us through his funnel. I think his funnel is awesome. I'd like to see that if that's possible. So I'd say for this next week, let's get our landing pages done, and then we'll each one of us show your landing page on the webinar if possible, and see if we can get a video done. If you guys have time, let's get a video done and get a post out there. There's a lot of great information each one you have. Sharon's been sharing a lot of great information. Garen too. I mean, JJ posted some good stuff. Ben. I think that those videos and that stuff is really helping the whole group. It's bringing a lot of value to all of us. That type of stuff. Garen, if you're up to it, I think you walking us through maybe how, even on video if you want, instead of maybe doing it on a webinar, you can walk us through your funnel a little bit, maybe in our video. I don't know if you're up to that at all. I know you're
Yeah. No, I can do that. I can do that. I think I'll shoot a video. Just kind of maybe my ideas, putting it together, and what I'm kind of split testing also. You'll see also when you try to exit the landing page, I have an exit which goes to Total Domination Engineering.
Nice.
We give away the Total Domination Engineering. Because here's the thing, I forgot this actually, but certified partners, Total Domination Engineering, the startup percentage is 70% on the commissions.
Yeah.
So everyone else starts out at 50, and we're the only ones able to promote that. So I just threw that on there as an exit pop-up.
I love that idea. I didn't think of that, but yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, and I just went to the Total Domination and Engineering funnel and try to exit and just model that VIX exit pop-up. You see, it's quite similar.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Darren?
Yes.
Excuse me. Did you have to get permission from Click Promise and HTA to use all that? Because they said. Go ahead.
No, not on. I didn't use anything in the funnel. These are just like my redirects, just the exit pop-up. I don't have to use that. I don't have to get permission for that. I don't believe so, unless somebody knows otherwise. But I don't think that. If I was using the information right on the landing page, where I'm using High Traffic Academy or something like that, I think more aligns. But you can't use PPC Mastery or anything like that, any trademark copyrighted materials. And I'm not doing that on my funnel.
Okay, but if it's a pop-up, then it's okay, as long as
Yeah,
it's
yeah. Do you understand what the pop-up is? The exit pop-up? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and all of that can be set up in Site Suite. So again, if you're using SiteSuite, go to support.sitesuite.com and go through those tutorials. I think you'll really benefit from them. I certainly did.
Sweet. Yeah, the reason I was thinking for a video, Garen, is there's people on this webinar that are in the group that I think can really use that value, and it really shows them that they can do it also, and I think it'd bring them a lot. So that's why I was thinking video instead of just doing it on the webinar.
Yeah, you can do. Here's the advantage of the site suite, that you can just pull your domain that you own, and you can just use that as like your website. Like, this is my website, my web page. Everything is PPC Marketing Academy.com/home or more contact or whatever. Just like a website, and that's what you need to advertise on AdWords.
I have a suggestion.
So you just buy the domain, you don't need to host it anywhere?
It's hosted on SiteSuite, I believe.
So we don't need to host it, we just buy the domain?
That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
Nice.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Since Garen's going to be showing us his funnel, I have a suggestion that we all go on to the support thing that Garen's talking about and watch all of those videos on SiteSuite, because I haven't had a chance to watch them, and then we'll probably understand what he's doing better if we know how SiteSuite works.
It's a great idea.
It's a very good suggestion.
It looks like they're about, are all these videos? All of these carrots, like how to map your domain, how to change your subject.
Yeah. They're short, like 2 to 3, maybe 4 minutes.
Cool.
Just listen one a day or whatever. Don't overload yourself. But it's just good stuff. Good stuff.
I think 5 minutes is the longest one. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think.
Thank you, Lori.
That sounds perfect.
So if you guys are good with that, we may post that on Facebook and just say, hey, let's get our landing pages done, at least get that far, make sure everybody's got that done. We'll show it next week, and so we can know everybody has it. And then, yeah, if Garen can put that out, I think that's going to help a lot of people with how he did that. Man, I appreciate you, Garen. I mean, seriously, that's awesome. You got all that stuff done, and I love the psychology behind what you're saying. And that, of course, I would, but
Yeah. So I think part of it, what I'll do too, is just kind of go through the thought processes I went through to put that together. I think that'll give you a little bit more insight of why I did what I did.
Yeah, absolutely.
And to speak about why, I want to share why I'm in business, since it just came up. My why is I'm in business. My definite purpose is to improve the quality of my life and the life of others.
Totally feel you, bro. Totally.
So that's what I'm building. Everything else is built around that.
I like it.
Okay, cool. I look forward to landing pages, and we still have a couple of. I'd like to hear what Afifa's up to.
We get in there, Gary. We're at Afifa right now.
Thank you. Now I'm preparing a video on mindset first, because a lot of people go to mechanical stuff like tools, site builder, but they forget the mindset, which is like 80% of the success. So now I'm preparing a video, like presentation video. It's like 15 to 20, less than 20 minutes, only on how to prepare our mindset for the shift and for the success. And based on this presentation, they're gonna lead back to an opt-in page. They're gonna lead back to a survey. I'm preparing a survey for my list and for my follower on Facebook. And in that survey, I purposely put one of the what is the one thing you need to start your own business. And one of the first answer, step by step, how to start my first funnel. So a lot of people are gonna answer this one question, which is gonna lead me to show him the project by through. So this is the funnel I'm doing right now. So start by video for me, giving him like a lot of stuff on mindset, and ending by a survey that after the survey I can give him like some really good tutorial on how to choose product, on how to market free traffic. Then the biggest thing is show him the project breakthrough. That's it for what I'm doing now.
Awesome.
Afifa?
Love the survey.
Afifa?
Yes.
You're saying your video is going to be 15 to 20 minutes?
Yeah, this is a training video.
Have you thought about breaking that up? Because for somebody to sit there and watch a 15 to 20 minute video, you may lose them before they get to what you want them to be, where they want to be.
I understand, but those videos, it's not like me giving, it's like really a deep training. It's a short deep training. We, like me and you watch Vic training like hour and two. So this is only 15 minutes, but I know the target. The target is already pre-framed. You know, they are waiting for the video.
Okay.
But thank you for this.
Then I guess you're testing it out and see how it works, and that's something that can be workable.
That sounds great. I have a question for Afifa, and so I'm not aware. There is a project breakthrough funnel we can promote.
No.
Is there a link available for?
No, that's why this is like it's gonna land when we're done with the project breakthrough at the end, like from 2 weeks from now or whatever month from now. So in that time, I will give him some value until the breakthrough.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, sounds perfect. Sounds perfect.
Thank you.
All right, look forward to it. Look forward to seeing it.
Way to go, Afifa.
Thank you.
You will build this funnel insight suite?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
I did already. The opt-in page is gonna be a simple opt-in page. After they watch the video, is a simple opt-in page because I wanna talk about it in the video, and I already have my survey set up already. So I'm just linking stuff.
How many questions in your survey, and if I may ask, like what are 1 or 2 questions on that survey?
Yeah, one of the main question I model, there is a survey that Vic sent us like back way, and I keep that survey and I model it. To be honest with you,
I've got those surveys too. Yeah,
I model it and I add like 2 or 3 questions, and I add one different answer I want them to answer. I want step by step,
Yeah, exactly.
I add this answer when I show them the results. Like 100 for now, I just tested without video only from a small list I have, and the 100% of the results I want the step by step campaign. So which is good. When we send them like step by step, this is what you're looking for. Here you get it. So.
Yep, exactly. That's how I'd want it. I want it step by step by an expert. Yeah.
Because because me when I start I need until now I need really a step by step. I need to connect the dots. We have a lot of training. We can go online, YouTube, free training, really good free training. But we miss the puzzle. For me, I always miss some puzzle. So Project Breakthrough is gonna give him those missing puzzles.
I agree.
Nice. Totally agree.
What platform are you using to create your funnel? Are you using Google Survey?
Monkey Survey.
Oh, okay, Survey Monkey.
It's free.
I think it's free for up to 10 questions. I think it is free.
Yeah, it's free. 10 questions. You have less than 10 questions, 9 or 8 questions.
Okay, that's great.
FIFA, that's very impressive of FIFA.
Yeah.
You
Thank
Way
know,
you.
to go.
impressive is you taking action
Mm-hmm.
and you doing it, and you know you finding your way, and you finding your success that way. So it's an example for us. See
And
what.
I can add here because I was listening to all of you guys, which is a great idea, but no one talk about Facebook. Facebook really a good place to market, a free marketing without even having ad.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, my previous video, when I posted in my link and I have two other fan pages, I get like 60 lead from one pages from free video, and those 60 lead are really a good targeted people, and I test the survey with those 60 lead, and you know I get one sale already for PPC Mastery, and maybe
Nice.
another sale for High Traffic Academy this coming week or this coming.
Oh,
So I use, thank you. I use
Very
That's
Facebook.
awesome.
Yeah, I use Facebook, uh, because people in our list, or we don't see them, we don't talk to them. Facebook is face to face. You
Mm-hmm.
contact with someone, like I'm a see you now. So they see my face, I see them face. We can chat together, and I am in the process. I never ask him, this is my link. They ask me, what are you doing? And we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna follow you. So when I give him what I'm doing, so I show him that I am interested, care about you, and I give him some really good training, free training. I bought it from myself, and I can give it to him for free. So they keep coming to me. So when they come in, because as I said, all the training, yeah, all the training
Mm.
miss, they're not connected. I
Yeah.
can have training here, but we miss this connection. So they come to me to understand more. So at that time, I give him what I'm doing, what I'm promoting, and boom, they understand it. So this is a strategy I'm doing on Facebook, and it works.
That's
So
great.
really, way to
That's
go.
that's great.
Nice.
that's where I saw your video of FIFA. I seen them on my wall,
Yeah.
and that's where I seen your video on Facebook. And like I said, you're taking action, and the things that I'm hearing from you is very useful for myself. So, you know, that's what it's all about, guys. We basically, I wanted to get before we close today. I wanted to get feedback from Afifa and from Shakira, just a little bit about what you thought about our hangout today, if you don't mind.
It's great to see you here after I saw you, all of you on the summit. It's great to meet with you here and exchange, really, be ourselves, because the thing I understand, I wasn't doing video before uh, I until I decided to go to the summit. And before the summit, I shot some video in our native language, which is really get me a ton of followers on Facebook. After that, I switched the gear. So Facebook, my native language, and English. So as I say, be yourself. People want to see you
Mm.
be yourself, and I see myself with that training and with the hangout. Like I see myself, you know, communicating with you, and I really like the layout, and really like your leadership, Gigi. So I'm here for long term.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome, Afifa.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shakira, give
Yeah.
us a little bit
That's
of
great.
feedback of the hangout, Shakira.
Yeah, yeah, this has been awesome. I tell you, it really is, I think, what I've been looking for, a group of, a small group of people who are sharing in the moment value for what I'm doing right now. I mean, that's from my selfish perspective. I think I'm really anxious to share with the group in terms of sharing what I know. Like I said, I was telling Sharon, I'm happy to share what I've learned about blogging from being in the Empower Network community. Lucinda, I'm happy to share with you all about what I know about blogging. I'm interested in applying all of this so that we can begin to create some positive results in terms of actually generating some money. That's what I want to see. I want to see us reach our financial targets, because I think that, you know, my personal why is to, I have two financial objectives that I want to attain. One is to create an offline business of, it's a recycling, it's called like a demanufacturing facility, where I will take used and, you know, thrown away electronics, phones, cell phones, radios, all those kinds of electronic things and appliances, and train a group of people who are ex-offenders to deconstruct those products and sell off the materials. And I'm looking at using 3D manufacturing, you know, those 3D printers to maybe create some new stuff out of the materials that we deconstruct. But the idea is to have those ex-offenders become employee stock owners. That's my goal. And the other goal is to create a family education foundation. But you see, I mean, my goals are to really kind of empower other people. And I see our network of online entrepreneurs as that group of people who can kind of spread that empowerment. You know, I have an economics, my undergraduate degree is in economics. And I really feel like we have come to a point in our history, in this 21st century, where we need to redesign our economy. You know, the major corporations are not really doing the job in terms of creating a middle class anymore. You know, we have allowed all of our corporate leaders to consume the better part of the productivity of all of us. And I think it's up to people like us, entrepreneurs like us, to really begin to kind of spread the wealth again, to redistribute the wealth. I mean, and wealth is something that we create. It's not a finite resource. It's something that we create day by day. And I see that all of us are about that. So I'm really happy to connect with people who are committed to making that happen. So.
And so it is.
I'm here.
Amen.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Appreciate, and I appreciate you made the time to come on. I know you're a busy person. I really would like to invite any of us. I already see in the chat box that a lot of people are reaching out to each other. I might be reaching out to Afifa, and hope you don't mind. But if I'm not, I like to learn more about Facebook and all that. But so that's what it's about. And I see the reaching out and the support. Before we close, anybody wanted to say anything? And anybody want to say anything?
Yeah, do we have a list in the group for people to share telephone and email?
We can do that. I'm going to go talk to one of our guys that got a list of everybody, and maybe we can.
Yeah, there's a file process. I think there's a.
Yeah, we can do that on the files.
We can upload a file.
That'll be fine. So we try to keep this like about an hour and a half. We've been there. Is everybody okay?
Yes,
All right. So
it's almost 2 hours now.
we're doing this on Thursdays at 10:30 Eastern Time. If you guys available, check out the Facebook group. It's been such a great tool, and just so grateful for your contributions today, guys. If you guys got anything else, if not, then we'll say aloha.
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 Everybody take care.
Aloha.
Take care. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Rory, you work this morning, Rory?
Hey. Did you get this thing closed off?
Yeah, we'll close them off right now, and I'll give you guys a link to the next one.
Okay. Thanks, man.